Open your mouth. Spread your legs. Clear. Let's go.
What up, what up? You already know it's your boy Pistol Pete. Welcome back to Dog of the Yard. We got Swerve in the building. First degree assault. Got 6 years, 5 years on parole. Been home, doing his thing. But he's here today to break that shit down on us. And with that being said, let's get right to it. Your boy Pistol Pete, Dog of the Yard. What up, what up? You already know it's your boy Pistol Pete. Welcome back to Dog of the Yard. Happy New Year's to all my peoples out there, first and foremost. Hope we all have a great new year. 2025 is going to be focused. So then we got Swerve in the building, straight out of Yonkers / Low East Side. Yeah. You know what I mean? Let's get it right,
Let's get it right.
What's up, brother? How you, man?
I'm good, man. I'm pleasure to be here with the OG, feel me?
Appreciate you, bro.
Dynasty going on here, Southside native. Like you said, I'm born in Low East Side, but I'm really a Yonkers dude, man.
That's right.
Make it clear, I'm from Southside Yonkers, Lawrence to be specific.
Okay.
Word.
We fuck with Yonkers. I fuck with Yonkers, man. I get a lot of love out there in Yonkers, man. And I had a lot of brothers, good brothers. Everybody I have from Yonkers, official brothers from Yonkers, man.
Facts. We like the Lost Borough.
But it's all super love, though. I love it out
All
there.
the time.
I ain't gonna front. Like, I even pick up my fucking medication out there at the CVS. But I go all the way out there just to go to Yonkers. Let me go to Yonkers, you know what I'm saying?
They be letting us know. They like, yo, Pistol P got love for him. We got love for him back, man.
Fact, yeah, fuck that. Love that. A little bit about yourself, man. I know you're doing great things and all that, so before we get to that, you know, I want the audience, the people that, you know, don't know you, a little bit of history about yourself, your upbringing and all that, you know, your background and you got siblings and how was your upbringing and all that and what led you to start getting in trouble and shit like that. You can get into all that a little bit.
Got you. So first off, I was born in the Lower East Side, right? That's like a little homie, like a little jit. So I moved to Yonkers when I was about 10 years old. I moved to Lawrence Street, building 1 by the mailbox. My mother's Elizabeth Fernandez. A lot of people know her. She's like an advocate in the community and things of that nature. So what started my path of rebelliousness, or what they would call today demon time, is basically I found out my mom had HIV, AIDS, when I was like 10 years old. We went to the shit called Camp Viva in Yonkers. Okay. So I was already like bugging a little bit because my pops wasn't really in my life.
Okay.
So just regular bad shit, like break windows, steal bikes, shit like that. But you know, it's an evolutionary process of how violent you become and how much you let the gens enter your circumference.
Right.
Your heart becomes more black in time.
Right.
So it started off stealing bikes, Rico Fermi, stealing computers out the schools and shit like that, just because nobody couldn't check me anyway. My mom is a lady, and it was like, if most you could do, we gonna whip my ass. All right, cool.
Okay.
So then from there, I was living on Linden at that time, the little kid, my first start of being a criminal.
Okay.
Was bikes and breaking windows and shit like that. So then we moved to Lawrence, which was like more infested with like gang violence and things of that nature. So I was moved to a place where I had to inhabit what was going on. So you inherit beef, you inherit a certain way you gotta bop, certain way you gotta walk in my hood. So we was like the outcast because we like on the outside, like damn near by the Bronx.
Okay.
And we black and Spanish, but a majority of us is Spanish.
Okay.
So the other side is more like black.
Right.
So the point is, you had to put in work since little when you came being from Lawrence and just saying you was there. I didn't know I was from a gang place until it just got lit, and it's just, you gotta represent where you from.
Yeah, off top.
Come back with the black guy like, yo, bro, like, yo, what's up? Like, I told him I'm from Lawrence and it was lit from there.
Oh, shit.
You heard?
Wow.
So then it's like, all right, so hold it down. This is where you from. This is where y'all plan on living, right? You're not leaving, right? I'm like, nah, we ain't going nowhere. So the point from there is I was inherited, not just beef, but I inherited a family per se, because there was older dudes like rest in peace Wallace, his birthday just passed, or that day one of them.
Guys that was already from there.
They was already from there. They was already established as rappers, as artists, as individuals that was somebody for the town.
Yeah.
They was on Hot 97, so you know in the hood when you get on Hot 97, it's
Yeah.
like, yo, they made it, like the niggas is lit.
Yeah.
So I was happy to be a part of this and
Absolutely.
embrace that
That's
culture.
right.
So fast forward from there, I guess my insecurities of not having a father figure like that. I mean, I had a stepfather, but it wasn't what I needed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you still wanted your.
I was yearning that.
It wasn't that real respect that you wasn't really looking up to him.
I ain't had nobody come outside and fight for me. I ain't had nobody like they try to son you, try to get crazy.
So you had a step pop, but he wasn't really there.
I ain't gonna say he wasn't there. I didn't want him to be there.
Yeah.
I didn't preach like, you're not my dad. I'm not about to come knock on the door and tell you, yo, they acting crazy outside. I need your backup.
I got you.
So I inherited the block. The block inherited me. So then from there, the violent natures just continued. We started off fist fighting, brawling, and schoolyard bullies type shit. Then from there, like I said, I found that my mom had AIDS when I was about 10, 11 years old. So I was already full with regression from there.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know about AIDS. This is the early 2000s and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, my mom's gonna die. I don't got no pops. I don't got nobody. All I got is this block. So since I don't got no money, I'm gonna focus on the respect. I'm gonna focus on fear. I'm gonna focus on thriving over something that I got. You understand what I'm saying? So as little as I was, 5'2", I'm only 5'6" now. But I used that as passive aggressive to get off. Like I was getting off on, don't walk through here. Take your hoodie off. Like, where you from? Like, I'm from Lawrence. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
That became my alter ego. You feel me? That became the person that I wanted to be more than anything else. This is before music, because I could say music saved me a little later in life.
Right.
But this is before I had something to look forward to doing. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? But meanwhile, my people's own buildings on the Lower East Side.
Okay.
You heard? So we're going to get into that a little bit.
Okay.
Grandpa was a Black Panther, a Muslim, roots of Islam. He was a little mix of all of that at one.
Right.
So he was a freedom fighter.
Okay.
We inherited this building. We took over the building on the Lower East Side. There was a bunch of dope fiends that had it at the time. He got like corporate deals from the government or whatever the case is. They had like a lot of breakfast programs and things of that nature. So he took the same Black Liberation Army treatment and brought that there. So I was raised by that as well. So I'm going to Lawrence over here, Section 8 mom. With respect, rest in peace, Elizabeth Fernandez. I'm going over there and I'm fighting for my life or I'm fighting for my character that I want to become and my respect level.
Right.
But then over there, there's great things, but I don't care about that because I'm living in my reality. Y'all spoil me, buy me nice things or whatever the case is, but that don't have nothing to do. And I was living a lie because I'm getting spoiled, but since I'm already outside, I'm like, yo, I just booked this nigga for this Pele. I'm dragging it.
Yeah.
I'm dragging it just to keep that street reputation there.
I got you.
So I came off as a bully for mad years. It started off from childhood. It started off from childhood. 10 years old, found out my mother had HIV.
You had sisters, brothers?
I had an older brother, but he had like a whiz kid. Like, he knew how to use the computer. He rapped. He did things that was positive in life. And I thought that shit was corny. I'm like, that shit whack. You not putting in no work. Niggas do not respect you. My mind state was still as a child.
You was outside already.
I was outside. I was on demon time, as they call it now.
Yeah.
And now, thank God for the evolution, I'm on angel time. I'm trying to do whatever I could do to help the community, to give back. But that's where my violence started. And
So, at what age you started going to jail?
truthfully, I didn't really go. I was able to duck jail as a kid. As much as I did, as much as I was the ringleader to organize this, that, and the
you
third,
was able to get away with all of it.
I was able to get away with
So
it.
that's what made you got even looser, thinking that you could get
'Cause
away
I used
with
to be
all
able
of
to do
it.
shit in Yonkers and then just disappear for like a week or a month or whatever the case is.
No, you know when you're young, you think you can get away anyway with shit. You do shit, take it off for a week, month, come back, do another scene, boom.
And you know, hurt people hurt other people. So it's like, you're not chasing money. I didn't have no facet for no goals until I started rapping and making music and doing theater plays and shit, following Grandpa's suit. Because we more not just a rapper. We here to feed the community. Like,
Right.
I host drives, me and my hood. Thank God they picked it up too as well. So we all been real right people, righteous for the community.
I got you.
Because we like the criminals, but the underdogs that take care of each other.
I got
Comrades
you.
creed to a certain degree.
No, so a lot of people, we all looked at as, the villains, the ones that,
Right.
the fuck ups and shit like that, but they don't know we the one that's bringing light to our community.
Facts, we the brave ones.
We the one that take care of our community.
Like if Shorty that was on fire right now, you heard? We would have kicked her and threw a jacket on. We'd have tried to do something of that nature to save her. Like, and we the criminals though.
Yeah.
So old ladies getting robbed, it's honor amongst thieves, but you don't steal from the poor.
Hell no.
You understand? So we see an old lady getting mugged in my hood. We not with none of that. We see a pedophile, rapist, or somebody of that type
none
of
of
nature.
that.
Up north, we banging on them. They are fun. They are wreck toys.
Yep.
You understand
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? Because we are the enforcers of the community.
Yep, I get you. So, when do you actually
So I wound up going to prison after gang banging and street banging for years.
So you was involved in the gang. You got yourself involved in the gang.
I wouldn't say a gang. We're more of a street family. I became a gang later on in time. I became a member of the Bloods and things of that nature.
Okay.
But my block was more of my family. I wouldn't say a gang.
Yeah, it was family.
Street family.
No, because I know how this shit goes. You know, I'm from back in the days. Back in the days, it wasn't a crew, but we was the Cypress boys. You know what I'm saying? We from Cypress in the Bronx.
Exactly.
So, you know, it was like no gang.
Yeah.
But we all had a CB on it and all that.
What it really is that we tribes. Like if you look at Native Americans like Tainos and the Incas, whatever the case, they was tribes because they grew up in the same environment. So they had to defend it. So if one of my friends died, and I grew up with him, I had breakfast with him in the morning, I smoked blunts with him.
Man, different tribes.
You feel what I'm saying? We tribes. We warriors, really.
Yeah, for real.
So the real story that I'm trying to bring to this table is warriors overcoming that. Because all that shit that we did in life was not gangster.
Yep.
The most gangster shit is to be brave enough to do shit like this.
That's right.
To do shit that we get our family out the hood.
That's right.
To feed the poor. That's gangster.
That's gangster.
The other shit is really working for the devil.
That's right.
So I wound up going to jail at 20 years old. Let's just say I caught an assault 1 charge. I violated my own self. I let my pride supersede my intelligence.
Okay.
And that was one of the worst mistakes in my life.
Okay.
So from there.
And you, how was it you going to jail for the first time after getting over so much shit and running around the streets so long and finally getting caught at 21, you said, right?
Yeah, about 20, 21.
Okay. Getting caught up at 21.
And never been in jail?
And never been in jail. I mean, how was that?
Even though I didn't go
share that a little bit. Like, what was your experience like, you know, when you was at Valhalla?
Yeah, I went through Valhalla, but I've been, since then it started like a jail
No,
path.
I'm just saying though.
Because you know, once they got you in the system.
No, you could share with me about as far as the past, but where did it start? Like,
okay. So boom. After that, I went on the run. I ran for like a year. And then I balanced out all the things in life, and I knew what was right and what was wrong. And I knew that I did something wrong. And I wasn't a person that was going to live under an eggshell for the rest of my life over some shit that I could just deal with.
Right.
So I turned myself in. I had long hair. I still got long hair now, but I cut my hair. I started off like, I'm about to go on a journey, like, and you deserve this because of what you've done.
Right, I got
You
you.
understand what I'm saying? It's not like the street where I was just bucking niggas outside because we in a club. It was like I did something heinous that hurt me. And I just don't divulge more because I don't want to open up more scars.
Got you, I respect that.
You feel me? So, con eso, bing, bang, bang, bing. All right, boom. So I turned myself in, first time ever been in jail. But I've been in jail because I've been in through the homies. I've been in through my niggas telling me stories. I actually looked forward to going to jail. As crazy as that might sound, like
No, that happens with a lot of young brothers, a lot of, especially back, you know, it used to be like that when you want to, people talk about some jail shit so much and people come home looking glow with the glow, having that look, and, you know, you be like, fuck that, let me, whatever, if I have to go through that, let me just go through that.
My pops was already a career criminal before that. So all my friends been in jail. I felt like it was a rites of passage. There's something that I had to go through.
yeah.
I feel like, how am I not gonna go to jail? Like,
That's
it's funny if
funny,
you don't go to jail. Like, what type
That's
of nigga
crazy
are you?
for you to.
I don't even like people that didn't go to jail.
Nuts.
Truthfully, like if we talking about anything where it involves the borderlines of illegitimacy, if you haven't been in jail, I really don't trust you.
Yeah.
I know you haven't been through the pain I've been through or the understanding, because you got to think as a collective when you move.
Facts.
So we was at the Valhalla experience. I went to Valhalla. I went to turn myself in. They're like, you know, you about to do some time. I'm thinking I'm facing 5 to 15. So I'm like, all right, it is what it is. I got to do what I got to do. I got a little lawyer. They didn't help at all. Paid lawyer, paid him like $7,000.
Yeah.
My family paid it at the time because at the time I wasn't really getting money like that. I wasn't really doing nothing great in life.
Right, I got you.
So this was a journey that I had to cross, that I had to go into. From the beginning, I'm not going to lie, I had fun because I was able to be the bad kid that I wanted to be in the streets without repercussions. You understand what I'm saying?
Got you.
So from when I went in, I didn't go in, I was afraid a little bit, but my fear turned into ferociousness. You get what I'm saying? Because my pops already trained me. He like, yo, you about to go in. You going to go upstate. That's Gladiator, Rikers Island, Gladiator. I'm never going through Rikers Island, relax. He like, yo, you going to need 11. You going to need this. You gonna need. I'm like, yo, bro, like, I'm going to handle it how I handle it. But I took it in my head. As a man, I'm far from homosexuality. So I'm like, I got to put this together and put this in my anal cavity is what you telling me? I'm not doing that. Until the days I was about to walk in, I'm like, give me that shit. They not about to cut me and play with me or all these stories y'all telling me could happen to me. When I've been like that on the street as a kid. So now I'm mad at myself. I'm going in jail, mad at myself for doing some stupid shit. Let my pride supersede my intelligence. 60 seconds of passion and emotion to say, I told you I was crazy. You feel me? So that is now leading me into a number. I know my up north number, 12-8-50-35. I don't remember my entry number. So I walk in, I'm a number now. I'm playing this all in my head as an artist and a writer. From there, I went to the old jail, started in the old jail. Man, this shit mad boring, it's locked in all the time. I need to go to the new jail where it's outside. But that ain't work. I wanted to just go into the box and then went up north from the box.
Okay.
So I went up north from the box. I started in Downstate Department of Correction.
How was that?
How was that?
How was your experience for the first time going down there? You said you had cut your hair before you turned yourself in.
Yeah.
Was it growing again?
Yeah, I already had like a little baby ponytail. You know, we Spanish, that shit came back already. So I'm like, I didn't cut my hair. I'm like, nah, they don't really send to the box. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I finagled it to talk to my counselor to make it look like I was a Native American. Okay. I got like paperwork and shit like that. So they put me in the box for a couple of days, but then I seen the counselor and I finagled my way out of that shit. So then I was in population. I seen somebody get splashed the first day I was there.
What?
Yeah, but I was in there with big people too at the time. It was like big homies in there. LO was there.
Downstate?
In Downstate.
So what the fuck was running through your mind as soon as you get there? Then when my dad told me all the shit that he was telling me, I'm sure happy that shit. 'Cause look,
I did so much in Little Valhalla. And I know I was from the city too, so I know about Rikers Island, I know about people getting cut and shit. I was always prepared, so I was more entertained by this shit, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, yo, I'm finally here. Like, this is the shit we seen on Oz, this is the shit we seen on the movies, like, crack the door, feel me? Whack ass shit. I'm like, I knew I was entering hell, so I didn't complain while I was there. You understand what I'm saying? I was gonna make the best of it.
And what happened? What you seen? The guy got cut?
Yeah, basically they had us in a big cell. Some dude like slipped out his cuffs. Like he had his cuffs on. He was like a Crip dude too. So he cut one of the homies. He slipped out his cuffs and cut him. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm in like 2 cells over, so there's nothing I could do about it anyway. But the point of the situation, when I seen that, I was like, oh no, they're not lying about the shit they were saying. Like he like 190, like 180 them, like made it, like wrapped it around him on a good grip type of. But the dude let himself vulnerable to be into that situation because he was talking mad shit and then sat down. Yeah. So it was like,
I mean, shit like happens in jail, man.
Exactly. But we, like I said, growing up, we was seeing that already. We was going to clubs and having brawls.
Were you already a gang member at that time?
No, I'm a family member. I'm already from the Lawrence Street family. Like I'm already from.
You wasn't down with no gang at that point?
No, I wasn't down with no gang at that point.
Okay.
Like I fucked with the Bloods. I was like the 550. I was like fake blood when we was little kid. We had like my man E Money, rest in peace. He brought that shit to the hood and shit. Like NTG, like he was talking this blood shit. Yeah. So we jacked it a lot. Like we wore red bandanas. I was like a fake blood, put it like that. Until I went to prison, I had to be a real blood. They're like, yo, you blood? I'm like, yeah, I'm fake blood. I'm blood. Like you ain't blood, nigga. I ain't blood. I don't think I'm blood. I got no paper. I don't got none of that shit y'all teaching me now. Because it's just like, yo, you blood. Cut somebody. I was doing enough that I was already certified to know that if this is what I want, I can be this. I'm that.
I got you.
So fast forward, I went to my first spot. I went to Franklin. All the way up. This is 13 hours. Right? Up there, they on some real racist KKK shit. I seen niggas get kidnapped in the nighttime. Like they was driving around in different shits. And like snatch you up out your shit while you sleeping at 5 in the morning, break your ribs, beat you up, and then lose you in the system for a couple months until you heal. So I was already like, not petrified, but like I gotta be on my P's and Q's. But I wasn't willing to accept money from my family. I wasn't willing to put everybody through the burden of calling them like, yo, I need this, I need that. I did that for like in Valhalla. But I went in strapped up. I went in with the bag. I went in situated because I had an OG. My father, rest in peace, he just died like 2 weeks ago too.
Oh, word?
Word.
Oh, man.
So life been real. Life been real, gang.
Yeah.
You heard?
Sorry to hear that, man.
It is what it is. Some people call for what they want in life. Yeah. My man was miserable. Like, he was getting high. He was fucking with. Yeah. He didn't want to live no more. That's later on. But so back to up north, they kidnapping niggas in Franklin. I'm getting the bag. So you know you get hot quick. I'm getting the strips. I'm getting all that. So They running down. They front of me, get this nigga away from me. Like, I'm not even going outside to the yard because I'm the money man. Like, I'm making sure I'm buying Xboxes and Christmas gifts from prison. I'm like, just because I'm here, I'm not gonna stop like eating. I'm not gonna stop the provider that I naturally am. You feel me? So I was getting the bag the whole bid. So that came with mad shit. So from Franklin, that wasn't really no physical shit that I wound up leaving. I had like a dirty and got caught with some, like a glove with some paraphernalia. Wound up leaving there. From there, I went to, Mid-State Box. From Mid-State Box, I went to Franklin. The box was mad cool. I liked the box more the first time I went. I went for like 90 days or something like. So I liked the piece of it. Because I'm a writer. So I'm writing books, I'm writing novels. I got The Life of the 357, the story of a traveling gun. You feel me? I got motherfucking mad ideas and creation for me preparing myself to be free.
Right.
So from the box, I went to Mars.
You started studying when you got to the box.
I started studying crazy. Not really studying, but more creating.
Yeah, more creative.
Like, I'm going to find a reason. I can't just sit still. I was rapping before I came to jail. So it's like, I can't rap, but I could write books. So I started with children's books. The Two Lost in the Zoo. I wrote the kids' books. Then I went to The Life of the 357, a story about a traveling gun. It got like 4 parts to it. Shit fire. You'd probably be a good star on this motherfucker. Yeah.
Right, let's get it.
So
Let's
boom.
get it.
Yeah. So,
keep me in mind.
Yeah, I got you. So boom. So from there, we go to general population again. I'm not prepared for this jail. This is the jail. Marcy is going crazy.
Okay.
They getting, like I said, once again, I pull up to a spot. Franklin was cool. It was like, you could have ate there, you could have lived there, you was good Brad. I was up there with a couple big names.
Right.
China Mac was up there with me. A couple other dudes was up there with me. But Marcy was crazy. They walking around, showing and flashing and shit to the COs, playing around like, yeah, they like looking the other way and shit, type shit. So, yeah, Marcy was crazy at the time. We had like, the superintendent ran down. They got like fines and shit. The COs was fucking the officers and all type of shit at the time. But they closed it all down. Somebody just died in Marcy recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that sent chills through my body because it was I had the bag there too. So I was a target. They put me up front. First in the
And then
front.
when that brother just passed away, the police beat him up.
They beat him up. They put a sock or some shit in his mouth and like just killed him.
Yeah.
Shit.
Shit is sad as hell. But go ahead. So that's where you was at.
So
you
Marcy,
got there.
Marcy was lit. I was getting a bag there. It was like a lot of big homies there. It was a lot of like pressure. It wasn't just, you're not walking through here and just selling drugs without reporting to this, that, and the third. Boom. At the time, like I said, we was already crossed. We was fucking with the Pyru niggas, this, that, and the third. So I went in, I seen the Bloods had it on smash. You heard? Seen they had it on smash. And I liked the lifestyle.
Right.
You feel me? So I was already a fake Blood nigga. Like, yo, what's up? You trying to jump in the whip? I'm like, they was only trying to get me in the whip to really get a bag out of me. But I'm like, I'm never going to set it out. If anything, I'm going to use this as a controlling force and make people work for me. Because now I got authority, I'm in a ranking. So there I really officially joined the Bloods. I took a deal that came in. Because I was already used to cutting people. And I was bored and angry already. And I'm like, oh, this is the block. Like, it's like if I move from fucking the suburbs to Brownsville.
Yeah.
You're not going to just be the suburb nigga you was walking with before. You're going to have to be a different person.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, let me evolve myself. So now I'm super Blood. Now I buck this dude, boop, and I'm Pyru at the time, you know what I'm saying? So that's like a hood that's not really lit like that at this point in time, I mean, unless you're from California or some shit like that. So he's not really respected. So it's like I had a Blood pass, but I wasn't really just valid.
I got you.
I had to make myself valid. You feel me? So I took that deal. They ran down, they did upper body searches, this, that, and the third. I had a cut on my hand and all that. Shit still cut. I'm like, I'm gonna get another charge for this shit. I'm spooky. They literally let everybody go. And from there, I was like, oh, this is loose. Like, there's no repercussions in here.
Oh, shit.
So now from there, it's like, I'm already had that violent tendencies and you telling me you're gonna let me get away with this. Now I'm not afraid of even repercussions.
Got you. So you got even more crazy.
Not more crazy, just more knowing that I could get away with shit if it got crazy.
Yeah.
Not overthinking, like, if I cut him, I'm gonna go to 5 years. And all I do is flush this shit and don't get caught with it. I'm gonna get a fucking ticket and go to the box.
Yeah.
Boom, that didn't work like that. We getting the bag, we eating good, we got mad, they got fridges there and shit. So we got all of the banquets, we getting lobsters, we paying the COs, we getting lobster in there. You hear me? We getting venison meat. The white people up there, they eat like deer and shit. Shit fire though, if you cook it right. So we eating deer and all that. And my brother's with me at the time, Keys, Casanova Keys is with me. And he's just splashing, just talking crazy. He's like, yo, y'all over here starving. We eating like millionaires. This, that, and I'm like, brother, calm yourself. Be a little more humble, tranquilo, maní. Like, suave, colo suave, you feel me? He's not with all like, you're flashy type pretty nigga, brolic, weighed up. He with his brother now. That was the worst thing. Fast forward, it's chicken day. They splashed my brother. They cut my brother. Even though I was blood, like I said, I wasn't in the cool sets anyway. So they cut my brother. He didn't take it on the hot. He walked all the way back. This is like walking miles in the snow, bleeding. They ripped him like from here to here. Took it like a gangster. Came back, and like, nigga woke me up. One of the tribus woke me up. He's like, yo, they just cut your brother. Because they fuck with us on Spanish too. You feel me? So he's like, yo, they just cut your brother. I'm like, what? Shh, give me that. He my host anyway. What's up? So they get to the front of the building. When they get to the front of the building, my brother's there. He's walking in. He like, yo, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Shut up. We pull him in. We start violating him. Boom, 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 boom. He starts screaming for the nigga who really sent the hit. Like, yo, you gonna let this happen to me? So what really happened is the dude wanted him out of the jail and us out of the jail. So he sent him on a dummy mission because he knew we was gonna crash out. And he thought he was gonna get away with that. But once he screamed his name,
all the politics from jail.
we start chasing him
See
around
the shit that could go. You could get really lost in jail, man. You could go to jail doing 3 years and wind up doing 20 years.
Bro, we knocked him out, woke him up, kicked him in his face, poked him, poked the other nigga. I'm thinking we're not making it home. I said, brother, you want to kill him? He like, no, don't kill him. He started switching it up. I'm like, kill him? I'm ready to not go home. My mom about to die at home. I'm already fucked myself up by being in here.
Yeah.
My people's got $1 million buildings, but I'm like, that's going to the family. I don't got nothing to really look forward to. And I like it here.
Yeah.
Like, I like that I could just be whatever. I got 5.5 years anyway.
Yeah.
This is only like 3 years in. So I still got mad years to go to figure it out.
Yeah, to figure it out.
So make a long story short, thank God, Sapana Twaila, well, we did not kill the dude. He did not die. But they came to our cell and was like, yo, you know you killed that dude, right? So we over there shit. We told to the events like, yo, bro, niggas manned them down. We manned them down. You heard? My brother, yeah, then he gonna be watching this shit too. He started getting shaky. He like, yo, bro, I'm not built for this. Like this. Close my gate, my headphones on. It is what it is. We already hit.
Yeah.
Bro, we got 9 months into the box for that shit. And that's it. I went to Elmira box. Because I played like some MO stunt because I had the bag. They almost caught me, put me in the shit room. I started playing some MO role. I go to Elmira box. They upped my classification.
Yeah. You know that was going to happen.
I didn't know that was going to happen. I didn't know the chain of command.
Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah, but that's
everything else I did, I got away with.
Yeah,
you
that's
feel
what
me?
shit that happens. That you go straight to the penitentiary.
They sent me to Elmira box.
Uh-huh.
You been to Elmira box?
Yeah, I've been in Elmira.
Bro, that shit is... First of all, Elmira just looked like a haunted castle.
Yeah.
Feel me? Some real Oz, jail, green walls, got moss on the walls and shit. Yo,
That's
the
some
box...
old shit. It's just an old-ass jail.
Yo, the box, you don't see nobody, you don't see nothing. It's a square, and you sleep
When
on
you was there?
Damn, I don't even know the years. I don't want to freestyle for you. I don't know. But I was locked up 2012 to 2016.
Okay.
Feel me? So somewhere between that voyage. So boom, yeah, you sleeping on a...
Shit, I was in a fucking Murray 89.
Damn, I was born in 89. Niggas begging before I came out the nutsack. Goddamn, OG. Hey, you alive?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm trying to figure out, he said, you been in America, and I'm like, yeah, I sure was. But I'm like,
yo, criminal to corporate.
89.
Like Nipsey said, it's the marathon. So I praise to you for even getting this far in life. Like, I almost died mad time. I don't even know how the fuck I'm alive. And you talking about 89. You done did this shit 2 times.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can say that's going to impress you right now,
goodness,
period.
man. No, okay, you do it.
So,
I get it, though.
So, boom. Elmira box. Shit is a hellhole. Shit is definitely, I'm talking shit to the COs like I'm still in the mediums.
Yeah.
Why I do that for? They got me sleeping on wood. I mean, not wood, a stone slab. Sleeping on a stone slab, no visits, no phone calls. Everything is
They violate the shit out you.
Took everything from me. So I'm doing that for 9 months. I'm going halfway crazy, but halfway genius. I'm writing the best that I ever wrote in my life. I'm writing, like I said, once more to 357. I'm writing The King of the... I'm writing these fantasy novels. I'm just going in. Before I knew it, 9 months was up. I'm going back to population, but now I'm going back and I'm like, am I a fucking plate? Because I just handled some niggas that's supposed to be on rosters, like, important. So I'm probably a plate. Thank God they sent me to Mohawk, pussy-ass jail.
Mohawk.
Nobody wants to do nothing in there. They like it, everybody's comfortable.
That's just for the fall, though, right?
Nah, Mohawk is close. Mohawk is like probably like 4 hours away.
Oh, okay.
Compared to Franklin.
Yeah.
And
Clinton, all that. Yeah.
So yeah, now that's close, fairly close. So Mohawk, it was nothing. I was just getting money with the bag. Somebody wound up dropping a slip on me. I got somebody threatened. I'm like, yo, if you don't pay this, that. He went and told the whole shit, and I wound up getting packed up. Nigga signed in my number. Go back to the box. I go to Washington. From Washington, I'm in Washington for a little while.
Washington
Medium.
I was there too.
Washington was alright. I ain't mind Washington because they was letting me get free privilege with the bag. Like,
Yeah.
I could just give the CO some good shit out the package and send him some tobacco, whatever the case is, and I was good. I could do kind of what I wanted. But then,
When you came home?
I came home 2016.
From what jail?
I came home from Wash. I left Wash and then came back to the jail because they sent me out on a medication, on a medical trip, medical pack up, whatever the case is. Sent me out and then somehow I wound up getting back to the jail. From Wash, I went to Mid-State Box again. No. Damn, where I went? No, I went to Fishkill Box.
Okay.
I went to Fishkill, but Miss Washington, I can't forget Miss Washington. Yo, shout out Miss Washington, man. Holding everybody down. We got love for you. But so Fishkill Box, that shit was fun too. We was just chilling. They didn't care about the bag. I was good in prison, period. Like, I'm not gonna say it was a horrible experience. It was sad that I couldn't be with my family, but it was something I had to go through to life to make me to who I am now. So when I came home in 2016, the first thing I did was refile for my 501c3, my nonprofit organization, because I had bunkies that was like 17, 16 that was never coming home. So in my head, I started studying like the cognitive thinking of the brain patterns. Like, why did I do that shit? Like, my whole life was I that angry that I was jumping out the window? And it's because the frontal lobe of your brain is not even fully developed.
Right.
So they charge niggas at 16 when they don't got the brain of a 13-year-old because they haven't been through life experiences to teach them what they know.
Right.
So from there, I start the musical therapy program at the University of the Streets. We got a website too, universityofthestreets.net. I do all type of charitable organizations, bro. We go outside, we feed the people. Thanksgivings, every holiday. We do backpack drives. I just did a backpack drive with the Last Pack. Shout out to my hood. I mean, not the Last Pack, the Late Pack, DJ Opie. Snug came later on and helped us out, but really just DJ Opie and the Late Pack. We did a big book bag drive, gave back to the community. So that shit feels good. And the fact that
Hell yeah.
the fact that I ain't saying I started the nonprofit shit, but like I was doing that since the Come Home, 2016.
That was the plan.
That was the plan. That was Grandpa's plan.
And you stuck with the plan.
And I stuck with the plan, bro.
And you doing your thing.
I am.
So now you've been home how long?
I would say 2016 to now. How many years is that? But I caught a little violation between that, so I did 9 months. Then I did Willard. Willard was the last shit that I'm like, I'm never going to jail again. I did the boot camp shit. You laugh because you're OG, you would never do that shit.
Fuck no.
Fuck no. Send me to do my year. I was like, my mom was dying, so you gotta bear with me, OG. You gotta bear with me. My mom was dying, bro. Full-blown AIDS, you heard?
Yeah.
And cancer, hole in her throat. So I'm like, nah, I gotta get home. I had to man up and take that program.
Yeah, you had to.
So, but I took that, and once again, I programmed my brain on movie time. Because whatever we going through in life, we're not gonna complain. I roll up, smoke a cigarette, whatever the case is, this is what I gotta deal with. So I shine my boots. I'm the platoon captain. I'm not snitching on niggas. I'm not pulling on cards unless it's me and my man in the program together. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna tell him that you left your hair in the sink. And I'm gonna tell him that some shit you can't get kicked out for, like, because you have to do pull-ups.
Yeah.
So fast forward, we got through that shit. I got recycled one time. So I did not 90 days. I did like 120 days or some shit like that. Full-blown Army Reserve shit, like.
Recycle to be.
Recycle, like if you don't pass the program with flying colors or you did some dumb shit during the process, like I got a shaking in there, I stabbed the nigga with a pencil. Some white nigga was playing with me because he wasn't even mandated. He was like there from drug treatment because it's half drug treatment, half jail, half Army.
Okay.
You heard? Like it's all of that at once.
Wow.
So you got the Tecato niggas there that's there for their own will or their grandmother or somebody signed them
Put
up.
them in there.
Yeah, so he was just talking crazy like, yeah, you're going to do 6 years. I'm lying. I'm saying I'm doing 6 years. If I don't do this, I got to really do it. So that way I don't have to be active and none of that shit. Fast forward, nigga went crazy. He's talking crazy. I want him stabbing him with the fucking pencil. Lost it again. Boom. Willard was it. Willard is shock treatment.
Yeah, shot program.
Some bullshit. But I killed him at once. As soon as I got there, they was fucking people, make them do mad push. I'm like, I'm gonna just get brolic here. I had crashed the car too at the time. I had the Benz. I crashed the Benz, broke my ankle. I was fucking with like perks. I was fucking with drugs and shit. My mom was dying.
Yeah.
So I was already fucked up. It was like God been saving me by prison every time and developing a character that I would never became in the streets.
Absolutely.
I never even read a book before I went to jail. I went to jail, read like 400 some books.
Look at
You
that.
understand what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
fed my brain and I took it like the monks that be going to the journeys in the valley and all that. My mom was very like spiritual. Forever rely on God, send me a little frog.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Shit
I
like
got you.
that. So, yeah, that's that.
That was deep.
Thank you. It's my life.
Yeah, it's a life. That's right. And I'm happy that you've been home. You've been home like 8 years. So, have you been? What else you doing, man? What's your plans for the future, as far as with your foundation? What's your goal? Like, what's those?
So right now,
We're in 2025, brother. Let's
yeah,
get
we
it.
made it. Thank God.
You know what I mean? We blessed to be here. You know how many people passed away that we knew, that you know, right?
Definitely.
So many people passed away,
My mother
died.
and my father, my mans, rest in peace Kiki, rest in peace Bugs,
Look at that.
rest in peace Bones. My man Bones was over here from the hood. He punched the nigga, and that's why I don't want really nothing to do with it. But you know,
Yeah.
when we have that caliber, we got to remember who we are. You feel what I'm saying? And fight off the devils and the demons that whisper in our head and make us transgress to who we used to be.
Absolutely.
Because, like, not saying we got it in us. And I never say I got every bit in me, but I know who I am as a character.
Right.
And then especially when you go back to the hoods and you know what I'm saying? People
Yeah.
don't really want to see you do good, so you still tried.
Yeah.
Especially if you have an old story.
Absolutely.
They want to like, oh, let me try a pistol. I heard he was gangster.
Yeah,
He ain't
yeah,
that
yeah,
gangster.
yeah.
Let me see.
Let me see. Yeah.
Now look what you did. Now you fucked up your life and his life because this. So the point is, my plan is to stay sucker free, stay on my direct path, keep working on the University of the Streets, my 501c3. Universities.net. We also have a donation page. Y'all can see all of the work we did. If I'm not begging for money, if y'all want to help people that's helping people, then hey.
That's
right
cool.
now, I'm doing musical therapy for a lot of drill students, people that's making drill music and things of that nature. I do it for everybody and formerly incarcerated. So I do advocacy where I help them. My program, I grab them by the hand because a lot of niggas be lost and they can't really get it, and it's hard to get your ID, the basics, your ID, your social security, your
Just your startup kit.
your startup kit.
Yeah,
so
you need that.
That's our advocacy in the program. We grab them by the hand when they come
That's
out
great, man. That's great. That's good. I like that.
and tell them to and give them they 12 steps in our way, in our format. Basically, the guidance and the safe haven and the straight tunnel vision.
Yeah. What they need.
What they need. So that's one thing. We still doing the advocacy for the University
I
of the
love
Streets.
that right there. I think that's a great thing.
And right now we in the process of getting paid for Medicaid. Medicaid is about to start paying us as vendors to take them for their therapy. So we're giving them therapy through music. But I'm also teaching them about the RICO laws and things of that nature because they also
you give them knowledge. That's what you're
that's
doing.
what we're doing.
That's a good thing, man. I've also been going to Rikers Island and basically doing a lot of that as well. Going in there and kicking it to the young brothers and to a lot of G's, a lot of guys that has been doing time that I do know. When you go to jail,
Still
you
see the same faces.
Yeah, a lot of guys. They was either 5%ers, now they Bloods and whatever. Things change, right? But so and I speak to them and I go in there and try to inspire them, and we built. And I definitely I even was one of the first guys on Rikers Island to bring up my bully to the jail.
Fire.
Yeah, bring my bully there. So
A therapeutic pet type?
Yeah,
That's fire.
that's the therapy. Yep, and he everybody loves him in there and all that. But my point to you is I'm bringing that up because I think you would be good to for the future. Reach out to you and get you going there as a guest.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So you could go in there and build with the brothers and all that. Come in there with me. I got dog in the yard, so we go in there, we build with the brothers. I think you'd be good for that.
No, definitely. I would appreciate the opportunity. And I was working with Exodus for a little while. They was using my curriculum in there, the musical therapy, where we grab them with the music because everybody want to be a rapper.
Yeah.
Then we teach them the financial aspects behind it, that they would have to protect their assets through liability. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You have to have your first bank account now. You have to have, from your first bank account, you have to learn credit. You have to learn the things of that nature. So that's how we grab them with the music.
You gotta learn the real, the right, the life, the real life,
Facts.
real life shit.
Real
you know
life
what I'm saying? Fuck all that, because everybody wants to be a music rapper and all that. So it's a good way to, to get them in there, and get their attention and shit like that. I think that's pretty cool.
Nah, fire, but
You know
you
what I'm
doing the
saying?
same thing. That's
Yeah.
part of your legacy to show from criminal to corporate that you can transition and change the narrative. I respect you for
Absolutely.
that, and I commend you for that as well.
Appreciate it. Yeah, you know, Dog in the Yard's created, man, for us, man. This is your voice. A lot of us, they had no voice. You know what I'm saying? You do 100 years and you really never had no voice. You know what I'm saying? You always get told what to do. When to sleep, when to this, that. You never had a voice. You never got to able to let it out and be able to say, yo, I went through this, I went through that. But deep inside, this is what I went through, and this is really fucked up because I was a young guy. And look all the shit that happened to me. My mom's passed away. You know, she look how she was sick. Boom, I was going through this. I went through shock program to just to get home to my
Facts.
mom's, and all kind of sacrifices and all that. As a young man, where you should have been in school, life could have been way different for you.
Could have went easy.
You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't. My point to you is that it's always a change. You know, you can always have that as a point. You get to a point where it's like, yo,
Insanity. I'm gonna do the same shit forever.
yeah, like what am I doing, B? You know what I'm saying? Because I hearing you, it's like it's crazy. Because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of shit that you went through, that's how I felt.
Like, a lot of people won't say that they had fun in jail,
No,
and they was
I
able to
like
be.
that.
I know
like,
you were.
I was like, this is cool.
Yeah.
I was regular, like, but I never really. And this shit is bugged the fuck out. As long as I've been doing this show, I never told motherfucker what you told me today. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I
Felt that
understand.
shit.
I understand, of course, because I'm telling. I'm looking at you. I'm like, this nigga was just having fun, right? You know, what I'm saying? And I get it because you have the power.
What we was gonna do, though?
You
We was
slinging
gonna-
all the drugs in there.
Exactly.
You telling niggas, yo, shit that shit out. You nigga, you regulating what? So nigga get out of hand, baga, get that. You know what I'm saying? It becomes so, it's dangerous because you just, I found myself in Lewisburg with a bunch of brothers on the table and everybody had 10 life sentences, 135 years, 4 life sentences, life sentences, plus 100 years, 9 life. And I was the only one going home, and they like, yo, P, how much time you got, bro? Because you
don't even want to say that shit out loud.
Nah, and I was like, well, I only have like 77 months I got to do in this feds.
Oh, it's the feds. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, I mean, they're like, you going home, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you got to
Chill.
fuck you here with us, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it was so crazy. It was like everything is a transition, bro. Everything is a change.
Right.
It's a wake up call. That me going through Lewisburg, I've been through all the penitentiary, all the jails in the state, Coxsackie riots, 3 years in the box, diets, show. I
Stick
get
up,
it.
food, stick ups.
Everything. I've done, first 10 niggas eat. After that, everything else, put that in the cell when I get up. Banana, cereal, frosted flake. Nah. I was on it, right?
Yeah.
Right? And then going to Lewisburg, it was like, oh shit,
They ready to die for this shit.
this shit crazy.
They ready to die. They got
Nah,
swords.
it was so different. It was a wake up call for me too. You know what I'm saying? I was there with them brothers and them. I also was there for a purpose. You know what I'm saying? I'm a true believer. I'm a God's warrior.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a sinner. I never said that I'm an angel, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He knows that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a true believer of God. Like, he took me this far. You
Look,
feel me?
We the warriors that go through those trials and tribulations. Like I said, to
Only
that
the
lady
strong
being on
warriors is
fire,
the ones that go through it.
to that lady being on fire, we the trustees of the poor. We the ones that went through those gladiator war fields and even battles in our mind. In Islam, they call it jihad. It's a war, right? But it's also wars within yourself. So once we could conquer those different levels, it's like a video game. Like, we literally in a video game.
Word.
You feel me? Like, you needed health, so you found health. You needed this, you found this. It's all about the intent. And that's what I'm on this year. 2025 is about intent. My intent is to come on this platform and not just to brag about me being in jail and I cut people and shot niggas and did all that
Yeah.
stuff. My point is the transition.
That's right.
Because if I could do that shit, everybody else could do it. At this point,
It's great for the brothers out there, for the young brothers that's out there, to see that you didn't have to go through that to get to. You know what I mean? Some people don't have to go that far. You know what I'm saying? To go through that, to get that transition. You know what I'm saying? So you could trust me. Just hear us out. Hear his
Facts.
story out.
From
It
starving,
take heat from that because a lot of them don't have nobody speaking to them.
bro, from starving in the box, right? Now my pupils and my ones under me that I'm under my tutelage, they can see that I got a brownstone in Harlem worth $2.2 million. I got another building on 187th in the Bronx where I do party events. Shout out to Afty's Kings. We got some shit going on too. It's money to be made in the world. It's dreams to be manifested and created into real life. But you can't do that on Demon Time because you're gonna go to jail. Somebody gonna smoke you.
That's right.
Like I was about to say, my man Bones, rest in peace. He punched a dude in his face like 2 years before that. They knocked on his door dressed like an Uber Eats driver on the Lower East Side right here and shot him in the head over a punch in the face. So dudes are not playing fair no more because they don't have people like you. They don't have the OGs.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nobody there to speak to them.
They know who gonna tell them what when they gonna shoot you too.
Yeah.
They gonna tell you listen to that shit.
That's a fact.
And then the government, the record labels behind that is paying. It's like a dog fight. I'm gonna give you steak, so you could go shake these animals up. But they don't know that all of them, from K Flock to every one of these people, they got caught under RICO laws, organized crime from Bill Clinton campaign, where it's a couple parties and you act in an organized crime family. I mean, but in a gang syndicate.
Yeah, in the gang syndicate.
So once you throw up your hood, once you do that on camera, and then somebody else in your party does something wrong, now you wrapped up in an indictment.
Yeah.
It's a trick.
No,
Put it like that.
It. Trust me, man.
Good music and shit don't count.
Motherfuckers had the same tattoos, and they started snatching everybody up.
Exactly.
They had the same tattoos. Everybody wasn't doing the same shit they niggas was doing, but everybody that had that tattoo was like, I gotta get this tattoo. I gotta take this shit off or high because they gonna come at me because of the tattoo. But I ain't had nothing to do with what y'all was doing. I wasn't doing.
Third party affiliation type
but
shit.
That's just the way, that's the way the government was built. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I want to it's because I see that you came a long way. You know what I'm saying? You out here doing your thing. 2025 is your year.
It's our year, man.
It's our year. That's a fact. You know what I mean? Thank you for that. Manifest that. You know what I'm saying? It's our year. Dog in the yard, anytime that you want to come back up here and do anything, promote anything you have going on, you can always come up here. This is your house. This is your platform. This is our shit. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you want to come up here, I don't know, some draws came out. You know what I'm saying? Swerve. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, no, we got to work on the movies.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You got 100 niggas trying to rap to you. I'm not a rapper. I'm not a singer. I'm an artist in life, period.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's limitless compared to where we can go with this.
Yeah.
Especially with your plateau and the people that you're affiliated with. Like, it's endless for you, and I want you to take what you're giving me and take that right back for yourself when you go home and realize, it's 2025. This dude, mother and father, dad, he went through all of that. He got buildings, $2 million over here, $2 million over there, and we still got gangster in us. Not gangster that I feel good about punching somebody in the face or cutting them. Just that I can respect myself. I don't gotta walk around scared and tuck my chain in. Nah. I don't gotta do none of that. I'm a warrior. I'm a tribal leader. So as tribal leaders, we could change the narrative and do positive like what you're doing for bringing me on your platform.
That's right.
Wow.
Anyway, with that being said, man, I want to thank you
Thank you, bro.
Swerve, for coming through, man. I appreciate you. One more question. What do you think about prison reform? You think it's needed?
No, wait. You gotta move over.
Prison reform? Hold on. I don't know what that is.
Prison reform is things that are better the prison system. Do we need things that could improve prison system at any kind of level, in any kind of way that you feel, whether it's...
I think, for me?
What's your opinion on that?
As far as prison reform, I think, you see how cops got body cameras?
Yeah.
I think in prison the cops should have body cameras. Cause like I said, I left that out the story, but I've been beat up by police and put in the box. So they should have cameras, everyone mandated, so that way we can
know the real story.
We can know the real story. Accountability for what they're doing to inmates.
That shit is not a bad idea.
Why they don't got that? Like, well, what's this big secret? You already got cameras in the jail, so you're not protecting our privacy. You're protecting your liability. So they need to have cameras in prison. One, I like the iPad. Body cameras in prison is mandatory. As far as what else is as prison reform, you got to give me a couple of
prison reform meaning anything to improve the system, like mental health. We think we need more doctors, more help, because there's a lot of people out there. A lot of people in prison have mental health issues, and they're not being addressed.
I think more people need to be evaluated, like in a long, extensive format before they sentence you, they should understand this person's psychiatric state of mind. Because a lot of people don't belong in jail. A lot of people belong in mental hospitals. Because niggas in jail are never gonna make it home because they're gonna keep cutting people. They're gonna keep doing drugs and die.
Yeah.
They don't belong in jail. They belong in something to reform their mind. So prison reform is definitely a must, but more on our aspect as the people that's like being put in positions to go to jail. Because the 13th Amendment is allowed slavery. So they killed slavery, but if you commit a crime, then you're allowed to be a slave. Then you're owned by the state. So slavery is still an aspect.
I got you.
But you just got to be stupid enough to put the chains on.
Absolutely.
So what we need is more, as far as prison reform, that starts with what we do as well. Because you could stop, my last campaign is Save the Shooter. They like, save the shooter? Why the fuck you want to save the shooter? Because my son is the shooter and he never shot nobody. You understand what I'm saying? So if I could reform his brain before prison, then that's the real prison reformation.
Dope.
I'm fucking good at this shit right here,
I
right?
appreciate having you, man. You already know it's your boy Pistol Pete, dog in the yard,
Let's
man.
go.
Yonkers, you already know we outside.
Lawrence, Swerve Picasso, thank you for having me.
Yo, what up? You already know it's your boy Pistol Pete. Welcome back to Dog in the Yard. First and foremost, I want to thank Swerve for coming through. Keep doing your thing, my brother. I love your program and everything you stand for, my brother. Keep doing your thing, man. Keep making that impact on these brothers out here because they need it. And with that being said, you already know it's your boy Pistol Pete, Dog in the Yard.
Is you dumping or you dipping? Which one? I'm with the gang. Is you blunting or you crippin'? Throw it up, shots bang. You gon' slug them or you clip them? Call whoever you want, that shit won't make a difference at all, pussy. You hear that whistle and you're dead. Bang, put a missile to your head. Bing, bang, we get into this bread. Cha-ching, witness protection, whisper in the fed.